summer. Bring back the summer.
Hey Panthers! I'm Arlene Alvarado
and George Cisneros
with your Panther News. Here's Chase Fernandini and Jasmine Lerma with the Mathletes.
Hey Panthers! This week's focus for the extracurricular activities is the Mathletes. We interviewed the coach and some of the members, and here's what they had to say about it.
The club is now in its 7th year. Well, the club has been together for 7 years because that's when I took over it. There was actually a UIL team before that, but it wasn't called the Mathletes. They just did the final competition.
I knew a guy that was already in the math team before I was here in high school, and I heard about it from him, so he can motivated me to join.
I encourage them to look at beyond what we do in class, and they go and look up different kinds of theorems and different kinds of ways to solve the problem, and yeah, sometimes they show me a new technique that I didn't even know how to solve the problem.
What I find interesting is that we're not like the stereotypical math team, like full of nerds. Like, I mean, we are nerds, but like in our own way, and we have fun. Like,
I really like math because it's very structuralized. For example, if you put in your input into a function, you get a really specific output. So things are not as ambiguous as they might be like in English class.
We meet Tuesdays after school for number sense, Wednesdays in the mornings for calculator, and Thursdays after school for general math, and Fridays before competitions we also practice.
Yes, because the test, it covers from Algebra 1 all the way to calculus. Right now I'm currently taking calculus, and I still don't know the stuff that the test asks, so it's pretty challenging.
To improve our skills, it's just practice and trying to understand the concepts deeper. That way we know when to solve them, how to solve them, using different techniques. But usually it's just sitting down and practicing the material. Well, there is something to having individual competition amongst the different group members, but ultimately it's a team goal. We have had people advance to state as individuals, but mostly, or this year, our goal is to go to state as a team. So it's a team goal that we have for this, and it's always team oriented because that's what the trophies are for. You get medals for individuals, but you get trophies for team.
All right, Panthers, that's it for this week's extracurricular activities. Stay tuned next week for more.
Thank you, guys. Coming up with Jace Aguilera is sports.
Panthers, I'm your 2016 sportscaster Jace Aguilera here with your sports news. Last week, during the varsity game, someone hit an electrical pole and caused the lights to go out. The game had to be continued at Chapin, and the Panthers lost 41-0. Still a memorable night. The JV and freshman team both faced Chapin, both losing, with JV scoring 52-0 and freshmen scoring 14-8. So what do you think about the lights going out?
At first it was surprising. I mean, didn't really think they'd go out or they could go out. So I thought at first it was just something happened, but after a while it was like, oh well, like what are we gonna do now for the game?
I thought they were gonna come back on like within like a couple minutes or seconds after. Like they didn't. So then, of course, like we were thinking like, oh my God, like what are we gonna do? And like what was gonna happen? Like to continue the game, and well, the referees, they flipped the coin, and we took the game back to Chapin.
Panthers, don't forget that the wrestling team is looking for new members. No experience necessary. If you're interested, please talk to Coach Dahl. Matches begin on November 11th and the 12th. Panthers, don't forget about the swim meet on October 9th. Here are some clips of how hard your Panthers are working.
Swimming works out your whole entire body without you realizing it. It works out your feet, your neck, your hands, arm, everything, basically.
What I'm looking forward to this year is actually seeing our freshmen succeed and go to regionals. And I believe we have a good swim team right now, and I believe they can make it that far.
That's all for this week, Panthers. I'm your host with the most, signing off. Peace out, Cub Scout.
Thank you, Jace.
Right. Hey Panthers, it's Esteban Sanchez with your Panther Sports. On Tuesday, September 27th, the volleyball girls played against the Andress Eagles. Unfortunately, the scores were not recorded for the varsity, JV, and the freshmen. On Friday, September 30th, they went against the Urban Rockets, freshmen winning all 3 sets with the scores of 25-9 the first set, 25-19 the second set, and 25-20 the third set. They now hold the record of 3-4. Varsity JV scores were not recorded. Good job, ladies. Keep up the good work. Next up, the cross country did an excellent job getting 3rd place out of 41 teams and 319 boys in Austin, Texas. Keep up the great work, Panthers.
Oh, I thought it would be like maybe in the 30s because out of, there's 300 kids and they got invited to this big race. So I thought everybody's going to be good, everybody's going to be fast. And I got up there.
And with all the hard work I put in, yeah, I kind of expected to do good.
Listened to coach, did the workouts. We watched, I listened to some motivational speeches on the way up there. And then we talked about the race and coach gave us some good insight. After our workouts, we work out again. We do we do push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, just like we work out every part of our body instead of just our legs.
I just tell myself that no matter how much it hurts to keep on and push through the pain.
300, it was great, man. I mean, it was a state course, so judging off of that, I say I'm at a pretty good base. So when we get to state, I'll get like maybe 10th, 9th, 8th, I'll be up there, so it'll be good.
Last but not least, tennis had a match Tuesday here at Austin, losing against the Birches Mustangs. And on Friday, taking the win against the Bowie Bears at Bowie. The scores were not recorded. Way to go, Panthers.
Thinking about switching phones? Here is Daniel Chavez with more information on the following mobile devices.
Hey Panthers, as you know, there has been an ongoing feud about Samsung and iPhone. Here's what the community had to say.
Samsung all the way. I've tried the iPhone before and it just didn't work for me. It's super easy to use, but you can't really customize it the way I want to. And also, I like the fact that you can have a stylus with the Note.
I like iPhone better than Android. It's just a lot easier to use, like you have a lot of Samsung kind of like copies iPhone, I guess you can say.
I'm a Samsung user. Honestly, yes, I would go to Samsung. They have new features. iPhone has kept it simple, but I honestly think that Samsung has been putting the work in there to make us work for the things that we want to use.
I just think that there's always some phones that are like don't work at the beginning and then later on they fix the issue.
I'll tell them to wait because it's basically the same thing. Like if you see like the iPhone, it looks like an iPhone 6, like people think it's the iPhone 6. But the only thing that changes like the headphones, the thing, and like you can use it you can listen to music while charging. So that's the thing that sucks, cause like I try to listen to music and then I'm like running low in battery, so like I'll have to wait till my phone is charged. And yeah.
iPhones have done it so nice throughout the years, but I think this year they kind of messed up. But to now, we're not up there yet with the other companies, so iPhone's gonna struggle with that. They're gonna get a lot of complaints. That's my opinion.
Well, I don't know. I just heard people are getting like second-degree burns and all that. Like, I don't want that. No, I think I'm gonna be iPhone like forever, basically.
Thank you, Daniel. Talking about changes, here's what Hector Lopez and Edwin Valdivia have to say about what fall has in store for us.
Hey Panthers, it's Edwin Valdivia
and Hector Lopez
with your Panther News. Fall season is here.
The weather is changing, and we're here to give you more insight on what other Panthers look forward to this season.
We caught up with some of you guys, and here's what you had to say.
I get really sick. I have allergies. And in the fall, there's a certain allergy sickness that affects everyone with allergies. And to me, it's like, it sucks. But at the same time, I get to see how the world changes around you, like how leaves change colors and how the weather changes. And then watching it physically is just like amazing. It's like scary in a good way.
The festivities are yet to come, and we caught up with some faculty to see what their point of view was.
I really love the fall season because it means football games and then basketball games and back to school. And I really enjoy that especially our seniors are applying for colleges, applying for scholarships, and that's really exciting as a counselor.
Well, fall always reminds me about the beginning of the school year. It's a new beginning for all of us, for students as well as teachers. It's also the time of year where the weather starts to change. You can kind of tell that the days are getting shorter, it's getting darker a little bit earlier, the weather's becoming cooler, and pretty soon the leaves are going to start changing and falling off of the trees.
That the weather here in El Paso is beautiful in the fall, so I feel that it makes students happy, and students are able to go outside and enjoy the weather because our summers are super hot.
That's all the time we have for this time, Panthers. Stay safe, enjoy your fall celebration and festivities, and remember, keep on roaring.
Thank you guys.
So Panthers, don't forget this week is Custodians Appreciation Week. Don't forget to say thank you for all their hard work.
Planning on having a healthy snack and a little workout? Here's Health and Fitness with more information.
Hey Panthers, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make oatmeal raisin cookies. This is what you need: all-purpose flour, baking soda, brown sugar, grinded sugar, butter, egg, vanilla extract, quick oats, cinnamon, and raisins. 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1.5 cup of brown sugar, 3/4 cups of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 3 cups of oats, 1.5 sticks of butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 egg, 1 cup of raisins. Mix the ingredients until fully mixed. Place patches of cookie dough of baking sheet. Place in an oven for 15 minutes. We asked some students what they think about the cookies.
I think they're pretty good, and I think they're healthy because it's oatmeal.
Oatmeal, raisins.
Oatmeal and raisins, about 1,000, I think. Not sure.
I think 2,000.
What's up, Panthers? It's Nathan, and we're back here with more health and fitness. Today our workout is the Spider-Man push-ups. Okay, Panthers, today Luis will help demonstrate the Spider-Man push-ups. Okay, first what you want to do is get in your traditional push-up position. When you move toward the floor, bring your right knee to your right elbow, keeping it off the ground. Press back up into starting position and alternate sides. Do this 5 to 10 times for 2 reps. Thank you, Panthers. That's all for today. Tune in next week for another workout. This is Nathan with Health and Fitness.
Notice everybody's been getting sick?
Due to the weather changes?
Yeah, well no worries Panthers. Here's Robert Bonilla with weather and more tips on how to avoid the flu.
How's it going, Panthers? I'm Robert Bonilla with your weather news. Your weather forecast for this week will be nothing but sunny skies. Your highs will begin in the low 80s and they will gradually rise to the high 80s. The lows for this week will be in the low 60s, so don't forget that sweater. Speaking of sweater weather, flu season is right around the corner. Let's get more insight on how you can beat it.
Runny nose, fever, congestion, what else? Achy body, stuff like that. They should stay home. If need be, go to the doctor, get any medication. Not antibiotics, but something else. Washing your hands, the best thing you can do. Staying away from people who already have the flu. Also, Just, staying healthy, keeping hydrated, things like that. Usually by people, not being hygienic. Also by people coming to school sick already with the flu and spreading the disease in class.
Here we are again with flu season just around the corner. Here are some tips on how to beat it. Drink some hot tea with lemon and honey to warm you up. Wash your hands often throughout the day. By doing this, you'll be killing all the infectious germs. Clean your cell phone with a Clorox wipe often. You'd be surprised by how many germs collect on your phone. That's it for me, Panthers. Tune in next time for your weather forecast.
Thank you, Robert. Confused about administration? Get to know our assistant principals here on Clouds and Cameras.
Hey Austin Panthers, my name is Eric Alvarado and I'm here to introduce you to our new assistant principals that we just got here at Austin High School.
Yes, I'm Mr. Estrada. I am an assistant principal. You know what? I'm just getting to know the school. It's a great school. I can't tell you I'm going to change this or change that. I would just like to help you guys help the school improve.
I heard that we were getting at least 3 new assistant principals.
It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful school. I love the building. A lot of my former students are here from Bassett, so I've gotten a good first impression of it. And you know what, the teachers, everybody's great, right? It's a good school. I'm enjoying it.
I heard we got a new AP, and I actually know him from my middle school. And I think he could actually be a good asset to this school. I'm expecting a change in the school just because I feel like there's room for improvements.
You know, like with any other school, what's important is that the students, that you guys all feel comfortable here, but that you're effective, that you work well with teachers, that you work well with all the assistant principals, with everybody, that you do well and that you succeed, and mainly that you all finish. Before I came here, I was a testing coordinator. As far as an assistant principal, I'll be doing a little bit of everything. You know, we're assigned a certain number of alphabet of students, so to those students, I'll be responsible for helping them with any needs that they have, whether it's academic or extracurricular or anything like that. There's certain departments, I'll be helping out the math department, I'll be helping out the fine arts department. A couple of departments I'll be helping out, but I'll mainly be helping whoever needs it. I'm from El Paso. I grew up down in the valley in Clint. I've been a teacher for a while. I have 3 kids, 3 beautiful girls. And I really enjoy teaching. I'm looking forward to being able to help you guys here at Austin make a difference here. What I've always told students is, you always have to respect yourself. By respecting yourself, you're going to do what you need to do to succeed. So just remember, respect yourself, be proud of your school, and get it done.
Now that's all for now, Panthers.
Until next time.
Thank you for watching.